Okay, so this is a video on the Dean Show. Someone claims Islam is against other religions. Tell me what Islam tells about women, how they are man's property. Where does it say in the Quran women are man's property? Nowhere. Okay, doesn't say that anywhere. Muslims often use this verse, there shall be no compulsion in religion. Okay? And then he's saying he refutes this by blah blah blah. Secondly, there is a tax imposed on non-believers. Is this not true? Imposing a tax is one way of imposing your religion on others. Really? So if you pay taxes in America, that's being oppressed? You're being oppressed if you pay taxes in any country? That's a load of bull, okay? It's not logical, it's not true. The reason for taxes can be different reasons, okay? There are many reasons to impose taxes on people, such as building roads, universities, and so on, okay? You pay for services that the government's providing. That's what taxes is for. So some people are just not living in reality, and they're trying to act like they're all intelligent. Everything a Muslim talk about is in the past because they are stuck within that era. Again, it's just nonsense. This guy's a troll. God being killed, ha ha ha. You don't understand anything. Going around Kaaba and touching the female part, shape of the stone? Okay, whatever. Oh, please. These people are sick, you know. They just make up crap. Yes, okay, the Prophet never did anything like that. He doesn't rape. Muslims don't rape. And it's just sad that we have to say this, okay, over and over again. Bring an ayah in the Quran that says rape is permissible. Just do that, please. Okay, you cannot do it because there's no such thing in the Quran. You can't argue because their lies get uncovered. I think there's somebody arguing with, the Muslims arguing with each other or what? Yes. So her going to her husband's house means she was harmed in any way? No. Okay. They said best wishes and Allah's blessings and good luck. Okay. Yes, and everybody knows that hadith. See, it says here she was playing on a swing, right? When Aisha radiallahu anha takes the dolls with her, that's because she probably planned to give those to her children. See, people didn't just used to throw things away, like throwing their dolls away. And non-Muslims always saying, well, she must have been a child, a baby, because she had dolls. That's just not a logical argument. Okay? And you don't have to believe, you know, Muslims don't really care what you do. Guy shows exact verses of Muhammad's pedophilia. Really? Verses of pedophilia? What nonsense. First of all, quoting hadiths is not the same as quoting the Quran. Okay? Let's just set the record straight on that. Your explanation does not explain why Muslims run to Christian-dominated Europe for rescue rather than to the Arabs. This is seen as deliberately attempt to avoid addressing the subject. Oh, because we're so scared, we don't want to address it. I'll be quiet. Oh, this guy's a Christian. Okay. The Holy Spirit does not, oh no, does not dwell, yeah, in mosques for sure, because you have nothing to offer except, he doesn't know how to spell except, research that part of history that do you no good. Spelling on. Doesn't even know what SP means. Oh, and then again, so-called Christian-dominated Europe had to go to Asian and African countries, loot all they could, enslave local populations, and even systematically wipe out the natives in many places. And that was as recent as the last century. Yeah, exactly. Okay. full of it. I think he's just full of hate, so he has to bring up everything, you know. And then someone gets mixed up into the Al Saud stuff. Come on, don't believe everything you read, bro, okay? Saudis are helping Syrian refugees, okay, if you have not noticed. Okay, go read the stats about who gave, you know, even they said Germany accepted, you know, how many refugees, right? But the next year, they sent them all, half of them back, okay? Half of the refugees got returned back the very next year. So it's not like Germany took more refugees than anyone else, okay? It was a temporary measure only. Well, this is entertaining. All you do is juxtapose your silly toddler-brained notions upon Islam and then come up with some weird claims. Yeah, exactly. Nas, that's a good example. Yeah, sure he does. Something you are so critical of has a very high success rate. What does it speak of? What has a high success rate? Christianity? Their kids are becoming trannies now in America, okay, and committing suicide. So, you know, I just feel sorry for them, frankly, to be honest. Islam is rational as well. Muslims don't see it that way. They feel that everything should be looked at from a religious point of view. They feel that if you don't believe in Allah, you must be killed. No, that's just not true, you liar. The Christian West was killing people in Europe, okay? Europeans were killing people. You know how thankful the Europeans, actually the Christians, the Arab Christians living so on, just, okay, the Christians living in Constantinople when the Muslims came and freed them from their heavy taxes and all that. You know, they were thanking God, okay, that someone saved them from the church that was imposing all these taxes on them. Okay, so just go learn some history. I'm trying to find my comments, but I can't, so that's what I want to say. And nowhere in the Quran does it say that rape is permissible. You can't even find the word rape in the Quran, okay? But I think it's in the Bible somewhere. And definitely genocide is in the Bible, okay? So don't talk about, you know, the Quran when your own book has worse things, okay? Please. He's saying she's not Muslim, she doesn't know how to read. Oh, give me a break. Oh.
feel so bored.